السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to my channel Faisal Azib. I hope that you are well. Today, I will start a new topic and it will be about how to store data in your application. It's very important. Yeah, because a lot of users want to store the data or to keep the information when they close the application. Okay, and when they come back, they can retrieve this information. For example, it's a bookmark. Okay, for example, you have an article to post and the users want to bookmark this post. You can do it with this simple way. And after he close the application, he come back, he can get this post, this article. It's a simple example. Okay. Also, they want to store to keep the best image, the best background, the best wallpaper in his account. It's very important to use, for example, this type of information, this type of feature. Store the data in the application. We have the simple way. With this one, using the SharedPreference, I will show you now how to do it. And also, there is a second thing, using database. That's for big information and big data. So let's start to store simple information in our app. So to do this, I have always create simple project. And here, I will use a class that is called SharedPreferences. Okay, SharedPreferences, and this class or this variable is included in your application. You don't create new one. Okay, I will put another data in this SharedPreferences. So to this, I will just make this, and here get SharedPreferences. I have two parameters in this method. The first one is the name of application, and the second one, the mode, how to store your data. I will show you how to put them. So the first one, the name of the application is this one for me. Okay, it is a string. And the second one is the mode. So just create mode, and we have a lot of type of mode. I will choose the private. I mean, my data will be stored only in my application. I don't share it with another app. Okay, so I will choose mode private. It's the first thing. Now, how to put, for example, the username or other data in this SharedPreferences to store the data in your app. So to do this, I will just call SharedPreferences.edit. Edit, I mean, I will add something or remove something, update something, okay, in my application. And here, I will put the variable. So I have a lot of method. It depends on your type of data. There exists, I think, 5 or 6 methods. We don't have a lot of choice. And for me, I will put the username, so I will use the string. Okay, I will call the K. It contains the same thing as previous video. I have showed you how to pass parameter between activity. We have K and the value is same thing here. So the K is username and the value is Faisal. Okay, it's the same thing. And before to close, I will call the method apply to update the application. Now, to retrieve this information from my memory, I mean memory of application, of course. How to do this? I will just call in log file. I will log the information. So username is we call SharedPreferences dot getString. Okay. For me, getString, you have getBoolean, getFile, depend of your type of your data. You have to understand how to, this type of method. So I have two parameters here, not in the same way. Here I have two parameters. The first one is the k, and the second one is the default value of your data. Why? Because sometimes you don't have this data in your memory, in your shared preference. So to don't get an error, or your application doesn't crash, you added the default value. So I added the k value is username, and the default value for me is an empty string. Okay? Now, so let's start, and we'll see if I got my information or no. See log file. Okay, and I will just see here if I got my, as you can see, here is the data. Now look, look, I have put the information in my memory, in my shared preference. I will command these two instructions. Okay, sorry, I just command this one. I need shared preference, yes. I forgot. I just command this one. And I close also the application to make sure the data is always in my app. Okay, so I will close the application. All this one, and when you run it again, it's fresh. Okay, I will see if I got the value or no of username or no. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and now, do you see? Oops, here is my variable. It's cool. Yes, because it's in memory of your application. So now you can retrieve it. You can remove it also. You can do what you want. You can Google this how to do it. But there is difference between the previous how to pass parameter between activities and how to store the data now. It's permanently stored. Okay. Now I will show you how to store an array list. Maybe you have a list of friends, for example, that I will do now, or any type of list, a list of numbers, I don't know, list of username, list of animals, what you want. Okay, you want to store them. Here, it's limited. If you can see here, I will just log this one. If you see, the method that allowed us to put the data in SharedPreference, what we have? We have this one, we have 6. So the 5 is for the simple data, and the last is string set. Okay, so if I create an array list, list, sorry, of string, create friends, and here, oops, I will just import alt plus enter. Remember, with that, alt plus enter, and here new array list. I will just add 2 friends. Okay. What they have? Friends dot added friends dot added Mehdi. Oppa. Cool. Okay. So here, if I use this method, string set, I will must convert my array list to string set. Okay, but I can do it. Why? If I do this conversion, I will lose, the order of my data. I don't want to do this. Okay? So to achieve this, I will use a class that is called object. I will use the concept is called serialization. Serialization, it means it will convert any type of your object from another one. For me, it will convert from this example. It converts the complex object array list to the string, and it do also another way. It converts the string to the array list. To achieve this, I will use a class that is called object serializer. So I will create a new one. I don't use this one. I will create a class that is called object serialization. Object serializer. It's a class in the Java, as you can find it. And there is a new one for Android. I will just copy paste the content I will show you, and I will add it in the description of the video. You can download it. So, sorry, Java class. It's called object serializer. Okay. So I have prepared the class object serializer. Here is it. I will just copy paste. Make the same thing, please. Make the same thing. Just copy the content and put it here. After the package name, put it here. Okay? Don't remove anything. Okay, this class we convert any object to the string and make the same thing. And now I will use this class to put this list, array list, to my shared preference. How to do this? I will put the same thing here with string, but now I will make here friends list, and here I will use the class. So the class is object serializer, and I have two methods. The first one is to convert from object to string. Sorry, from object to string, I will serialize. I will use serialize method. And if I want to make the second sense, I mean from the string to object, I will use deserialize. Okay, so serialize, and I put here friends dot apply. So I have problem, yeah. Give me, I think I will add a cast to serialization. Yes, serializable. Good. And I think I have an exception. I can get an exception. Yes, I will surround with try catch. Cool. Now to retrieve this information, I will use the same thing as before. So here I will put log I but friends list of friends is, and get string I will make no, and here it's some difference. I will not call directly the shared preference. I will use object serializer before as the previous thing. Okay, so object serializer dot deserialize. Here I want to get my object from string to object, and you can find the method here. As you can see, deserialize, you give him string as parameter, and it gives you an object. For us is an array list. So deserialize, and our string is where is the string? Where is the string? Yes, it's from I call SharedPreference dot get string, and here I have my string is friend list. Okay, remember it's in memory. And what is default value? Here it is not the same thing. The default value may be an empty array list, but remember, we can use it directly. So I will use an object serializer, okay, to create this empty array list that can convert it to the string. So I will use object serializer dot serialize, and here new array list. Cool. Do you see? I've surrounded try catch, and I think I have forgot something. Yes, I just cast to the string. Cool. Yes. I forgot to string, I think. I have forgot to string somewhere. I will use it like this one, or here. I think here. Where is the close of this one? Where is it? So one, not this one. I think here. Dot to string. I will use for maybe to string here, but I will let with string. So let's see. Up. Right. What's the problem? Ah, I run it again. Sorry. Oops. There is a problem. Where is the problem? I see the log. Java util ArrayList cannot be cast to the Java lang string. Where? Okay, it's here. So I will just make here dot to string. This one. No. So not here. I think here. Dot to string. It doesn't like it. Where is it then? Dot to string. Okay. So let's see now. Okay. And I will just search the list. Do you see? Here is it. List of friends is Reda and Mehdi. Okay. So I will check again what I have done in this video. I have showed you how to store the data in your application using simple data. Remember, it's only for simple data. For big data, complex data, we will use SQLite database or Firebase. But here we have showed you how to store simple data in your application. Before to finish the video, I will just comment as the previous one, this or this one. Okay, to see if when I close the application, if I can get the information or no. Okay, so I will just here top. Okay, just actually run it again to check to be peace also. Okay, rest in peace. So let's see, and here list. Where is it? Here is it. Do you see? Here is it. I have do it again to make sure that we have always our data in our application. That's what I mean. So I have showed you how to store data, simple data, how to use the concept of serialization. I mean how to convert an object to a string and a string to object using this class object serializer. It's useful in different programming language. You find it in different way for putting a lot of things. Okay, so there is a thing that I want to show you in this video: storing data with simple way and some complex data. And next video, inshallah, I will start new topic. It is not about store data, but I think I have added them. As I said before, sometimes I see that it's very important to add something that I have don't add them before in previous chapter. So it's always a good thing to add some new topic that allowed you to add them in your application. Okay, so I'll see you inshallah in the next video. Thank you, brothers and sisters, to have seen this video. If you like it, share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and share it in different social media. Like it. Don't forget to do it, please. And goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.